This is Dennis Buzukja versus Connor Matthews. Bazooka. I mean, what a name for a fighter, but what a shitty fighter. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, dude. This guy sucks. He wants to stay standing, except he's not a good striker. He bullies cans, takes some big hits. I'm looking at Connor Matthews right now, the underdog, no nonsense fighter, power, accuracy, KOs, well rounded. Was 1-1 in the Contender Series. I don't know why we're giving Bazooka any of this credit. Dude sucks. Dude sucks. I'm putting all my money on Connor Matthews. Looking at him, he's got the age working against him, but the eye test, he just looks infinitely better. What do you think?
All right, so interesting. You're going with Connor Matthews on this, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, Dennis Buzukja. Yeah, I'll admit I haven't exactly been too wowed by the guy either since he's been in. Yeah, just lost to Jamal Emmers back in November last year. Guy we're going to be coming up soon. Lost to Sean Woodson. No shame in losing to Woodson though. Let's make that clear. That's he's a boy of the show.
Yes.
I don't know. We got to come up with a unique name for our fans, like Jack Slack has his boys of the show or something like that, or
Yeah.
We got to come up with something. Anyway, no shame in losing to Woodson. As I'm going to talk about later, there's a lot of shame upon him, shame upon his cow for losing to Jamal Emmers, but that's a story for a different time. But yeah, Dennis Buzukja, he is a product of the Serra Longo tribe. He's training with Marab and Aljo and Matt Serra, Matt the Terra Serra. I knocked out GSP 50 fucking years ago, and that's all my career's got. I'm Matt Serra, and I held a guy down in a pizza place, Matt Serra. Like, hey, man, I'm glad that you prevented a drunk guy from, beating up a waitress at the fucking Pizza Hut, and you knocked out GSP 65 years ago, but your career is literally just predicated upon those two things. And I don't know what dirt you have on Dana to keep hanging out with him looking for fights and shit, but kudos to you, man. I'm jealous. What can I say? I'm fucking jealous. So, I mean, he's one of these guys, Buzukja is, that you think should be doing way better than he is to be training around these credentialed guys. It's kind of like when you can have the privilege of training at a very good camp like Serra Longo, you would think that would translate into success and having these good sparring partners and all that. But I mean, hey, it's potentially a case of no matter what you're surrounded with, no matter how much resources you have access to, things like that, you just fucking suck. And that's sometimes the name of the game in MMA, But Connor Matthews himself, he's not really driving me wild. He won on the Contender Series to get his contract. This is his first official fight. Only one professional loss, but he doesn't have that many fights, period. 7-1 in his young pro career, 31. Nothing's really crazy about him. Nothing's really sticking out to me. But yeah, I mean, if he's going to be a plus 102 dog and minus 122 on Buzukja, I don't hate that. I definitely can't really disagree with sticking with Connor Matthews when he's an underdog, because to me, this should be a pick'em fight because Buzukja's not really that fucking good, or at least it's not seeming that way. I mean, let's face it, he's had 2 UFC fights and he's lost both of them. If he loses this one, Matt's going to have to do some sucking, all right? He's going to have to break out the knee pads. He's going to have to tell that hooker that Dana's taking home after Saturday, go to the back of the warehouse that they've been putting all these fucking Apex fights on in, go around the back, climb into the forklift, and start lifting some cock into his mouth with that forklift. Because this man ain't no fucking way Dennis Buzukja staying in the UFC with 3 straight losses after his last one came by TKO. And if he does, somebody cue the fucking X-Files theme song because there's a conspiracy going on. So, yeah, Connor Matthews, why not? You pretty much hit the nail on the head. And when he's a dog, once again, my pee-pee go doing, 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 licking my lips. I can't get mad at it, Playboy.
Also, this line is moving. Like, there's some money coming in on Connor. So it was 105 yesterday, 102 today. By the time this comes out, it might be at minus money. So we'll have to see. It probably gets to a pick'em by the time this fight starts. So get in early while you can.
Yeah, seriously.